2024 Ford Bronco. There's much to be said about good timing. The revival of the iconic Ford Bronco nameplate took place as the population was cooped up under pandemic lockdowns, and the 2021 Bronco hit dealers as drivers were craving an outdoor adventure. As a result, buyers spent months waiting for their hard-to-get Broncos. A few years later, the 2024 Bronco is easier to acquire and just as desirable. There's much to be said about good timing. The revival of the iconic Ford Bronco nameplate took place as the population was cooped up under pandemic lockdowns, and the 2021 Bronco hit dealers as drivers were craving an outdoor adventure. As a result, buyers spent months waiting for their hard-to-get Broncos. A few years later, the 2024 Bronco is easier to acquire and just as desirable. With 9 trim levels and 3 engine options, the Bronco offers a wide range of models with varying degrees of off-road capabilities. However, Ford discontinued the previous base trim, under $37,000, and raised prices for many others, making the Bronco less accessible for some buyers. The lineup now starts at $41,000 for the entry-level Big Bend trim. 2024 Ford Explorer. Upper trims of the Explorer are packed with fancy features like a 400-horsepower twin-turbocharged engine, massaging quilted leather seats, and a Bang & Olufsen audio system. Meanwhile, base trims of the Explorer still come with a bevy of features you'd be hard-pressed to find on comparable SUVs, with 300 horsepower on tap from a refined powertrain that's smooth and quiet on the road. With its comfortable cabin and strong feature set, the Explorer is an excellent alternative to a luxury SUV. Upper trims can get expensive, and the Explorer nixed its hybrid powertrain last year. Overall, the Ford Explorer is one of the most well-rounded family SUVs on the market, with different trims and equipment available to suit your specific needs. 6 generations in, the Ford Explorer is one of the most well-established SUVs on the market. Offering a roomy 3-row interior with many standard features and excellent in-cabin storage, the Explorer seats up to 7 passengers, though the third row is a bit snug. Cargo capacity is class-leading. Few crossovers are genuinely capable off the beaten path, but the Explorer's available 4-wheel drive system makes it a top pick for mud, snow, and off-roading. 2024 Jeep Compass. Jeep has tried to address many of these issues. The engine introduced in 2023 helped, with 200 horsepower from a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder. In tandem with a revised 8-speed automatic transmission, the engine didn't have to strain as much, improving fuel economy and serenity in the cabin over previous versions. Still, the main strength of the Compass is its off-road ability, and as an everyday commuter and errand runner, it has drawbacks. But while the Compass has an undeniable attitude and a handful of updates on its most trail-rated trim, buyers of compact SUVs aren't typically looking to scale mountains every weekend. Most are looking for good fuel efficiency, functional space, comfortable performance around town, and a reasonable price point. And it's in these areas that the Compass largely struggles among its rivals. The idea of owning a vehicle like the 2024 Jeep Compass may sound appealing on its face. And why not? Standard all-wheel drive, advanced traction systems, and a powerful standard engine are all desirable features in the compact crossover class. 2024 Ford Expedition. The 2024 Ford Expedition accommodates as many as 8 people in comfort, with sumptuous seating and plenty of room for luggage and gear. Although based on the best-selling Ford F-150 pickup, the Expedition doesn't feel like a truck. In fact, its ride is so plush it is often used in limousine service. The extended wheelbase Expedition Max provides even more cargo space behind its third row of seats. The Expedition's well-designed interior is filled with tech, including a giant infotainment display screen. It is powered by a turbocharged V6 engine, giving it significantly better fuel economy than its V8-powered rivals. Despite its imposing size, the SUV is easier to drive than may be expected. It manages city streets and parking lots in stride, and on the highway, it makes miles melt away painlessly. The Ford Expedition's most formidable competitor is the Chevrolet Tahoe 2024 Land Rover Defender. Engines range from an entry-level 4-cylinder to a supercharged 518 horsepower V8. The latter is absurd, but it packs a joyful wallop, especially in the diminutive Defender 90 model. Inside, the Defender feels more working class than its posh Rover counterpart, but the rugged interior only underscores its all-terrain mastery. Few brands intersect luxury and capability like Land Rover. From the impeccable and intrepid Range Rover to the more humble 2024 Land Rover Defender, the English brand proves you can get dirty and still keep your nails clean. The midsize Defender is a beast on the trail. It can pass obstacles with nearly 12 inches of ground clearance. Its sophisticated four-wheel drive system, with locking differentials and quick-witted traction control, helps do the rest. When it's back on the road, the Defender rides as smoothly as any of its luxury rivals. Given its niche, the Defender has few true rivals. The Lexus GX is another rugged luxury SUV, impressively capable off-road but surprisingly rough and inefficient on the highway.